Paris. You just took part at a roundtable called Rethinking Mobility and Transport. What is your main takeaway?
My main takeaway is that it was an exciting event. What is interesting is to see that other companies have exactly the same challenges as we have, but the solutions are sometimes a bit different. But sharing what we do, sharing the challenges, is also a good way to move forward and to certainly optimize what we already do.
Okay, as you speak about optimization, mobility is also about urban logistics. What kind of new solutions are emerging right now?
Actually, what was interesting in the discussion today is to say that we all try to find a solution to better educate the consumers and to provide them with new solutions for a more sustainable delivery. And it fits completely with our plan, because we are going to launch shortly a pilot in Madrid. That will be a new service that will be offered to the heavy shoppers, meaning the ones who receive, let's say, 5 or 10 parcels a week.
And how you're going to test it exactly?
Actually, we're going to give them the opportunity to consolidate all their shipments, whatever the merchant, whatever the carrier, into one single location. And then we consolidate everything and we propose them to be delivered on the time slot they're going to select themselves. So it means that rather than receiving 10 parcels with 10 vehicles every week, they will be able to select only once or twice a week a delivery with all their shipments.
Okay, so it's very handy. Talking about vehicles, where do you stand exactly at the Geopost level when we speak about electric vehicles, low emission vehicles?
The ambition is high because our objective is to decarbonize our PUD activity, so the last mile activity, totally by 2030. So we're now in the progress of developing and implementing our electric vehicles everywhere in Europe. But one point which is interesting to consider, it's not only replacing all diesel vans with electric vehicles. If you want to have a sustainable delivery in urban centers, it requires to reconsider your process and your organization. Having small hubs, urban depots in the city centers where you can, from them, deliver via EVs, via cargo bikes, or even via drivers, delivers by foot.
Do you have an example in mind of, let's say, a flagship depot in a city center?
We have plenty of them. We have Berlin, we have Paris, we have Vienna. We're testing, it's also a test and learn approach, testing new solutions and if it works, duplicating them according to the local situation. Because again, what is true in Paris maybe is a bit different in Madrid or in London.
Okay, so global approach but customizing country by country. Okay, what is your last words, your last thought after the debate of today?
Optimism.
Okay.
Optimism. There is clearly a determination to make it happen. It's a challenging path, but that type of event shows that really when you are completely committed to achieve your objective, you can do it. Challenging, difficult, but we'll make it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.